Welcome to Immigration Info, your ultimate hub for all things immigration. Looking for visa tips, country guides, and the latest immigration updates? You're in the right place. Subscribe for expert insights and join our global community today. In a recent development concerning immigration policy, a federal judge has issued a significant ruling that impacts Texas's approach to border security. The decision, made just within the last hour, has halted the implementation of Senate Bill 4, SB 4, a controversial state law aimed at addressing illegal border crossings. SB 4, which was set to take effect next week, sought to grant Texas law enforcement extensive powers to combat unauthorized entry into the state. The ruling comes amidst a contentious debate surrounding immigration enforcement and highlights the complex interplay between federal and state authority in regulating border matters. The judge's decision, handed down by U.S. District Judge Shevid Ezra, represents a victory for the Biden administration and civil rights groups who challenged the constitutionality of SB 4. One of the key arguments against SB 4 was that it encroached upon the federal government's exclusive jurisdiction over immigration enforcement, as outlined in the U.S. Constitution. By attempting to establish its own immigration policies, Texas was seen as overstepping its bounds and potentially disrupting the federal government's efforts to address immigration on a national level. The ruling aligns with the visits of both President Biden and former President Trump to the Texas-Mexico border, where they offered differing perspectives on immigration policy. President Biden's trip to Brownsville, Texas, underscored his administration's commitment to reforming border security measures while criticizing Republican opposition to bipartisan initiatives. In contrast, former President Trump's visit to Eagle Pass, Texas, highlighted his long-standing advocacy for tougher border enforcement and his criticism of President Biden's approach to immigration. The juxtaposition of these visits reflects the polarized nature of the immigration debate and the challenges facing policymakers in finding consensus on border security issues. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton has announced plans to appeal the ruling, signaling a potential escalation of the legal battle over immigration policy. Paxton's appeal underscores the state's determination to address border-related challenges and assert its authority in regulating immigration within its borders. The decision to block SB 4 represents a significant development in the ongoing debate over immigration policy in the United States. It reaffirms the federal government's role in setting immigration policy and underscores the need for a comprehensive approach to border security that balances enforcement with humanitarian concerns. As the legal battle continues, the implications of this ruling will reverberate across the nation, shaping the future of immigration policy for years to come. The ruling also brings attention to the broader implications of immigration policy and its impact on border communities. As Texas grapples with the influx of migrants and the challenges of border enforcement, stakeholders at both the state and federal levels must work together to address the root causes of migration while upholding the rule of law. Critics of SB 4 argue that the law would have led to chaotic situations, racial profiling, and strained public resources, including county jails. By blocking its implementation, the federal judge has signaled a commitment to upholding constitutional principles and ensuring that immigration enforcement remains within the purview of the federal government. The ruling is likely to have ripple effects beyond Texas, influencing debates over immigration policy and border security nationwide. As the Biden administration seeks to implement its own agenda on immigration reform, the decision to block SB 4 serves as a reminder of the importance of respecting federal authority in matters of immigration enforcement. Moving forward, policymakers must navigate the complex legal landscape surrounding immigration policy while addressing the underlying factors driving migration. By striking a balance between enforcement and compassion, they can work towards a more equitable and humane approach to managing the nation's borders.